excellent musicians, they can actually really make it work.
I was gonna say it's like the Juggalos. Like they're still going, bro.
They are.
Show me your assholes. I'll fight on sight. He held on to his drink. He didn't even let go. He just fell, and like his fucking head's like poof. So his head bounced like a fucking basketball. There's ice all over the fucking ground.
We did it. We made it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had like impromptu. Had to be at work
Listen, man, we got it done
for like 5 hours this morning. All right? It was bullshit. My normal electrician is away on vacation.
Yeah? How fucking dare he?
Yeah. So his one guy, because they're a small like family-run business, is sick. So I had to call like a third-party company. I get them out there, and I have a conversation. Not on the weekend. Like last night at like 9 o'clock, he's like, the only way we could do this is if we're there Sunday morning. And I'm like, fuck you guys, dude. So I had to go in, get it done, and he's like the consummate salesman. His guy knows what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
He does. He's on the phone like selling. And I'm just like, I despise a person like that. Like I just give me the information I need. Tell me how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, he's like, and this is like, he could have been a rapper. He's like, this is like quantum leap compared to the system that you have in nanoseconds. And I'm like, bro, I watch a lot of sci-fi. You ain't fooling me with this shit, all right? Don't hit me with nanoseconds and quantum leap. Nah. You talking to the wrong motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. It opens the gate.
Yes, yeah, no.
It ain't that complicated.
Right. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like, it's a gate arm. I'm like,
make it open.
The button, it opens. Good, I'm done. That's all I need, bro. Just tell me what we're dealing with here, you little fucker.
We're not teleporting people.
Guy's like a professional asshole.
Yeah. You know, and then his guy gets there, and he's very just down to earth, boots on the ground. He's like, I work every day, 7 days a week because of this, man. But you know, we all got to earn a living.
Yep.
And so, like, you know, he's telling me yesterday, and this is the first time I'm using him. He's like, no, my guy could just go to the property, just tell him how to get in and do this and do that. And you don't even need to be there. I'm like, I disagree wholeheartedly. I've never worked with you guys.
Yeah.
The way you're talking on the phone is like very salesman pitchy. I'm like, no, this is my client.
Yep.
I have to take care of them. I get paid to watch over their house. If I've never had you at my house to do a job, and you're an electrician, you can burn the whole fucking house down.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have that shit on my back.
Yeah.
You know what
It's a big house.
Yeah. So
lots to burn down there.
Yeah. And like the property is huge. So even like it's about 400 feet of copper wire that needs to be ran from the garage to the gate. He doesn't know where all the junction boxes are.
Yeah.
There's so much landscaping and shrubbery around there. It's not like my house, like from here to the mailbox, it's a clear straight run. Like, no, he has to go behind bushes and behind those bushes. And then, like, you know, so there's a lot to it.
There's moving parts.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts. So
around the tennis courts, past the waterfall,
yeah,
over the horse stalls.
Yes.
The statue of David.
And both of you are really not that far off. Okay. There is a huge giraffe in the driveway.
Got it.
There's some really large statues that are art, really expensive shit, and like the tennis court is there. The waterfall's by the pool. But when you got that kind of money, like, yeah, there's a lot of ground cover, and it has to not only work, but it has to not be seen.
Yeah.
Kind of like me. Like, you know, when I show up to a job site on Palm Beach Island, they're like, please work. We don't want to see you.
You can't have them kicking around the landscaping, and then they don't care about the landscaping because no one is watching.
Yeah.
We're going to be here. We know we're only going to be here for the one job. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And then you get footprints everywhere. You end up
broken.
They knock, destroy some of the bushes. They start dying, and it's like, fucking hell.
And like to put in perspective, like, because it's not a normal house, right? I had a worker in a truck one time who backed into a piece of stone and just drove off. Didn't say anything to me, right? He had no idea that this stone was flown from Jerusalem. It belonged to a church, okay, or a synagogue, excuse me, flown into the United States to be put there. So what he thinks is like a $300 fix from Home Depot was about $9,000 for one fucking stone that needed to be replaced. And I'm like, here's the thing. I had to find you on the camera. You backed into it. You know you hit it. Like, there was like a... And then like... And then you pulled off because, like, he ran over the top of it with his truck. Cracked it and scraped it and took off. I'm like, the owner said to me, and I believe him because he's cool like that. If you would have said, knocked on the door, hey, guys, I made a mistake. I backed my truck into the stone. How can I make this right? He would have told you, just go home. We got it. Mm-hmm. But because you backed into it and took off and didn't say anything, now you're going to have to pay for this shit. Yeah. Like, all you had to do is do the right thing, dude. Either way, you were going to pay for it in one way or another. You know?
I had somebody that did that one time in the one building. Parking garage, and there's the pool deck above it. Mm-hmm. So all the plumbing comes down off the pool deck, even like hose bibs for in the garage.
Yeah.
Person is pulling in. They're getting ready to pull into their parking spot. They're not quite lined up, so they back up to reline up, and they catch on the side of their car the hose bib, and they just rip it off the wall.
Nice.
And it's just now, it's full on.
That's water
it. It's
everywhere.
Just water everywhere.
Yeah.
And so then they see that, and then they just leave. They just drive the fuck away. Immediately just stops going into the spot, backs back out again, and then drives out of the parking garage. Ugh. And so, like, didn't say anything to nobody, just left. So then, you know, someone finally says, hey, man, they're like, this pipe is hanging off the wall. Water is just gushing. The garage is filling up because it's underground. It's below sea level.
And water don't give a fuck about you. No. Water will keep on coming.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it like, someone has to know they hit this.
Of course.
This is, you know, a copper pipe coming down a wall. You don't not see this. Yeah. And you just look up and I'm like, well, my camera is
right there,
20 feet away. And you open up the camera. I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know you did this. You hit it. You started driving, you got out the car, you looked, and then you got in your car,
took off.
and then you fucking took off.
You get out and look at it.
Bro, if you're looking at water gushing everywhere, bro, please call somebody.
You can see the crime in their eyes.
Like,
fuck.
I had to hurry up and get to the body shop. I needed to make sure my car get fixed. Like, what about the water?
Yeah.
Pouring into the garage.
Have you never called someone while you're on the way to somewhere else on your phone?
It's like, here's the pipe, 20 feet to the camera, because that's the entrance to the building from the garage. And right next to that entrance is the office with the secretary and the they're right there.
Yeah, you're a dick for doing that shit.
Yeah, you were hoping to get away that the camera wasn't in the right angle. Sorry, it saw you.
There was one time, and I had to stop the guy in the car while he was driving too, because he was being a dick. I'm fixing potholes in the garage, right? So I'm laying blacktop and I'm putting cones in place.
Right.
So there's plenty of space to go left and right. I put the cone right where the areas there I was fixing. And he didn't see me because I'm in the corner. I got my little cart. I'm about to go up to the next floor and start fixing some more potholes and shit. And this motherfucker comes down the ramp and he sees like 4 cones. And he just starts driving into the cones.
Yeah.
And he's laughing and smiling, hitting all the fucking cones, driving over the blacktop, right? He doesn't know what the fuck he's driving over. He's also, at this point in time, shooting fresh asphalt onto his car. Okay?
Yep.
I hop out of the corner. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, I didn't see them. I'm like, you're laughing. You didn't just hit 1 cone. You hit 4 fucking cones, bro. Like, you're still laughing. I'm like, we're not paying to fix your car. He's like, what are you talking about? Get out and take a look. When that shit sticks to your car like that, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to have to clean that shit off. That's no joke.
Your shit's fucked.
Yeah. So who's laughing now, asshole? He was, because I still had to fix those potholes that he fucked up. But fuck that guy.
I've had people do that with concrete, where I put the cones out and they see them. Yeah. They just drive straight over the cone, and then it's like, well, congratulations, you got concrete all over the bottom of your car. I hope that's in your CV joint. I hope it's on your brakes. I hope it fucks something up, because you now parked. You went to your desk for the next 8 hours. You got to get back in your car. Does it sound funny when it's driving?
Yeah.
I hope it sounds funny.
It probably sounds funny.
Have you ever had any shit like that in your job?
I backed into that girl's car outside Andy's house at one time. And to be fair, I didn't even realize I fucking hit her because I was fucked up. I was fucked up.
Yo, did you just John Jones that shit?
Bro, John Jones the fuck out of it. And then I got a call from Andrea like a little bit later, and she's like, Ian, she's like, when you left, did you remember hitting anything? I was like, oh no, I don't think so. I was like, and I'm thinking, fuck. And I was like, why? What happened? She's like, well, my friend. I was like, I thought about it. I was like, give me your fucking information. I called her. I was like, what were you driving? She said what she was driving. I was like, yeah, I was parked in front of you. And I was like, how bad is it? And she's like, it's just a little like ding. I was like, go get it fixed and fucking send me the bill. I was like, God damn it.
But see, you did the right thing at the end of the day. Yeah, but
after I was caught.
I mean, you had to get caught first, but still.
I swear to God, I don't remember hitting anything, but I also don't remember getting in the fucking car. So Andy thought it was fucking hilarious. I'm sure Andy said later, he's like, I looked on the camera, he's like, I wasn't gonna rat you out, bro. He's like, but I saw you fucking do it. That's how you back up, donk, and then go pull out. He's like, to be fair, he's like, you drove away very quick. He's like, you may not have known you hit anything. I was like, dude, I backed up till I had space and then pulled out.
I heard the
oh, dude, I guarantee I fucking hit it. That's why I said, like, when she said, like, where she was parked, I was like, dude, just give me your info. I was like, give me your fucking info.
I had someone.
I was like, I did that shit.
They drove over one of my awnings off the pool deck. So when the hurricanes would come, we would take them down. Now, you would usually just take the fabric, but these were very large metal ones, and they were sectioned off so the air can get out.
Right.
So the smaller little square on the top, you would just manually just take down. It was 4 bolts. It was easier than undoing all the rope.
Right.
So you take that one down, then you undo the rope for the big part. And, Storm was gone. I'm like, you know what? These things look like hell. Let me take them out, side of the parking garage here. We got, the hose and all that for car wash. I'll take them out there. I'll clean them. And they're, I say small section, but they were still, like 3 foot by 3 foot,
big enough.
Foot tall, pyramids essentially.
Right.
And I'm in the area where everyone stops to wash their car. It's literally a car wash station.
Right.
So I have 4 of these things out. So, that's a good couple feet of pyramids.
Right.
And then, the big awnings, and I'm cleaning everything up. And person comes out of the garage and fucking hits the thing. Like, it's coming out of the garage. There's a good, 10 feet before you can make the turn because there's a curb there.
Yeah.
So it's a clear shot that you could see where it's like 10 feet of grass and nothing, and I'm off on the curb. And is coming out, and I'm waving them like, hang on, go out wider, and just whatever. Looks at me, keeps going. And then start rolling right over them. And then it gets stuck because it's a foot tall. So she's in an SUV, and I'm looking her in the eyes because she now is facing me because I'm here. That can is her car window. I can see your eyes. And she's just like, what? And just keeps driving here. And she's just dragging the thing down the road. I'm like, if anyone was out here washing their car, you just smashed into their car.
What's that thing Dave Chappelle says? Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Yeah. She didn't stop. She just kept going.
Oblivious.
Until finally, it's a big bump that you're driving over,
Yeah.
And then just fucking took off. And he's like, I think she was high.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it.
All of the prescription drugs. Then she was trying I didn't hit anything. And I'm just looking at her like, it didn't take long to get the camera out. Yeah. We have your car tire tracks because they were wet with soap coming up and over the things. Man. You drove over them.
Yeah.
What do you mean you didn't do it?
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
People are wonderful. Yeah.
So I am interested, switching gears here, Borderlands 4.
Yes.
Yeah, it was released 2
days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on it so far?
I got it. I'm about 6 hours into it. It's pretty fun.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty fun. But I mean, granted, I'm couch co-oping it with my girlfriend.
Right. Right.
It's bonding time. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm trying to keep the yelling at her to a minimum.
Yep.
So what are the mechanics resemblance of? Any new mechanics? Is it feel the same kind of?
You get around
vibe?
a lot easier. There's like a jetpack thing you can get where when you you can double jump now.
Nice.
Fucking crazy. So you double jump. If you hold X, you're in a jetpack, so it makes traversing the map a lot easier.
Nice.
When you get a vehicle, You can spawn it at any time. It comes out of your like echo.
You ain't got to go find it.
You don't have to find a place to spawn a vehicle. You spawn the vehicle.
What was that? The guy that used to yell that thing.
Catch a ride.
Catch a ride.
Yeah, no, that's.
I missed that guy though. Is he still there?
He's not still there.
No catch a ride.
No catch a ride. But because you're not on board, you're not on Pandora anymore.
Oh, okay. All
4
right.
new heroes, new villain, new planet.
Nice.
So it's I'm trying to think if I've even seen anybody. But no, I've seen Claptrap.
Right.
Claptrap's in it.
Okay. All
but
right.
I haven't seen anybody else. Like no
remnants of the
old.
Okay.
There's something called the Crimson Resistance.
Okay.
But it's not the Crimson Raiders. It's its
a
own
totally
separate
different
thing.
thing.
There's a grappling hook. So there's
Nice.
like certain levels you can get to where, and also they got rid of levels. It's open world.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole thing is one big sandbox. So like you're going from place to place. You don't go through loading screens. You don't go through like a
Oh shit.
hit square on this wall to go to this part. No,
Right.
it's all open world.
Okay. All right.
The Bald Hunters are all unique. 4 completely brand new characters that play completely different from one another. So it's got a little something for everybody. Oh, you can go in water now. You can swim.
Nice.
Yes.
Which freaked me the fuck out because they have a part in this beginning where you have to fall into water. And I'm like, how the fuck am I alive? Like, in every Borderlands, you die. You hit water, you die. Instantly.
What's your thoughts on what's the best character or the worst character so far?
It seems like everybody online is playing Vex.
Vex.
I mean, there's a lot of people that are going to gear towards Amon because he's a giant Viking dude, and a
Yeah.
Forge Knight is a cool job class. But a lot of people are playing Vex, and they're because she's a siren, and she has like just her whole like wings out of her back, flying around, shooting fireball magic is like what the
pretty
hell?
top tier.
Yeah, I often go for a space wizard when it's an option.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've
And-
always played the soldier. Like I love the soldier.
Rafa is the second most played character, and it's because he's apparently very versatile.
Nice.
You could go for like hail of bullets. You could go for like stealth kill, or you could go for like double blades. Like
Nice.
so, he's got like the
Okay.
most. Yeah. He's got a lot of.
Who's the team medic? Any team medic?
I don't think there's a team medic, but there's. It's weird. There's a new thing now called Redic or something. It's like a fucking syringe that you can stab in yourself and heal yourself. So you don't have to like if you're trapped, you don't have to be like, oh god, I hope there's a red health drop.
Right.
No, you can just heal yourself.
So like
and there's a cooldown on it.
So like Fallout.
Kind of like a stim pack.
Fallout?
Kind of like a
the
stim
stim
pack.
pack?
Imagine
yeah.
a stim pack if it healed a lot and like it had a fucking 6-second cooldown. That's
cool.
kind of your thing.
I like the whole open world thing. I mean, because I was gonna say Borderlands was always kind of an open world.
It was big
but with,
levels,
with
but
loading
like,
screens.
yeah.
It was open sections.
But still sealed in. You still had to
Yes.
go to the next level. This is none of that. And like there's so much on the map. Like when you open it up, you're like, fuck. Like you don't know what to do. Like, you're like,
Right.
do I go to the next mission objective or do I just do a Skyrim and get lost? Like
Right,
just-
right.
And there's enough. There's brand new enemies. Like I haven't seen anything that's like, oh, that's from Pandora. No, they've completely made a completely new world.
All right, I like that.
And the weapon families are back.
Right.
There's your Jacobs, your Malawan,
Yeah.
your
Nice.
Tediore, all
Nice.
those guys.
Because I liked Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
It was good.
I was able
The-
to play through it once.
the DLC could have been better, but the main game was solid.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my time in the game.
Yeah, once I got through
glad
the
you
main
guys
game
did.
though, I didn't go back for more though.
No.
That's what it was. Like
No.
the original Borderlands, I went back and I played I think 3 of the 4 original characters all the way to their
Yeah.
top
Yeah, see, I
tier
never do
levels.
that.
Yeah,
No.
I really loved it.
I get through the story the one time and then I'm like, I've already heard this.
Yeah. But you know why I did it? Because at the time, like Xbox was at its peak. So I had like a solo character when nobody's online. I'm going to play the storyline myself and progress.
Yeah.
And then I had like a group character for this group and a group character for this group. So I'm like, all right, my friends are on here. Boom, I'm going to jump on and play
Shay's
with
currently
them.
leveling as we speak, so he can jump in with us.
nice.
So that's how that's
Oh,
going.
that's what's up. Yeah, I really do like the Borderlands like series.
It's one of the
Only
few
shooter I play.
franchises that still do couch co-op.
Right.
And it's not like a smaller pixely game. It's a proper full-on game
No,
and you get couch co-op.
It looks amazing. It's
Yeah.
the best looking Borderlands by far.
Apparently they've been having
have to
some
do it.
issues with the PC for it.
Yeah,
Having some issues where the shaders are crashing the game.
if
on
you don't
people
have
and
like a
things
good
like
TV or whatever, you might want to tweak some shit.
Yeah.
Because it's
But
it's
that's-
designed to run really
that,
pretty.
that's almost
Right,
like any
right.
really big AAA drop, especially on PC. Like it's often you have to have really the new hardware.
Yeah.
That's the thing that they're aiming for. So, that's always the reason I have a console where it's like you buy the game and it just works.
Yeah.
Last night was a big night in the world of boxing or combat sports in
Yep.
general.
It
Nice.
got ruined for me. I woke up. I checked and turned off my alarm on my phone.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even Instagram. It was on my Google News feed.
Yeah.
And it was in the fucking headline like blah, 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 lost. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yep. No, Mayweather won. He's
Great.
Money Mayweather,
Like,
bro.
thanks, guys. That's,
Wasn't Money Mayweather, but you know.
like,
It was Kamachko.
I'm often annoyed at how shitty the headlines are at like hiding the thing that they're trying to get you to read.
Yeah.
But when it's like about a sport thing and it's just
Yeah.
like right on the, I'm like,
Yeah.
So what's the outcome?
Motherfuckers.
Who fought who?
Well, in the big boxing fight last night, Canelo Alvarez lost, and I thought that was going to happen.
Damn.
I thought Terrence Crawford was going to beat him. He was just
And
he's
he
that
whipped
dude,
ass?
man.
Yeah.
He whooped that ass?
Yeah, he's 1938 is the last time someone did this. He's undisputed in 3 different weight classes. That means he's won all the belts in 3 different weight classes.
That's pretty
1938,
crazy.
Henry Armstrong is the last human being to do that. We will never see that again in our lifetime. We will die as old men, and we will not fucking see somebody do that again.
That's pretty dope. That's
Like
pretty dope.
Alexander Usyk, everybody talks about how great he is. He's undisputed in 2. 2.
Wow.
He's not. No, 3 is. It's one thing to catch a belt. Like Manny Pacquiao captured a belt in like 7 different weight classes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But he didn't go undisputed in 7. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
That means you not only beat a champion in each weight class, you fucking beat all the champions.
Yeah.
in those 3 weight classes.
Crawford is undisputed in 3 weight classes. That means he started at 147. Last night he fought at 168 and he beat all the ass.
I mean,
Does
that's pretty
he-
dope. That's
does
pretty
he
dope. Good
have-
for him?
is he got the frame to move up another class?
He was bigger than Canelo. And the thing is, he put on muscle, and everybody thought, "Oh fuck, there goes his speed advantage." No, he beat Canelo's ass last night.
Yeah, a lot of-
to make Canelo look like you don't belong in there.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like
scary.
if you put it on wrong, it might slow you down. But
He
if
put
you-
it on right.
If you're doing it right, you're taking your time. You're gonna absolutely be able to keep your speed.
Now, is Canelo the one that's doing the videos with the orangutan in his car?
I don't know. Canelo is the
Isn't
guy.
that one of the boxers is doing
Well,
like crazy shit?
Canelo looks.
I'm gonna look this up
Irish.
while you talk. Go
Yeah,
ahead, go
Canelo
ahead.
looks Irish, but he's Mexican. He's
Yeah.
like super pale and he's got
Yeah.
red hair.
I
But
would
that's why his name means like cinnamon or something.
yeah I would say he's probably part of the families of Irish folks that were sent down there for a war, and they went, oh, we're fighting on the wrong side, and then they joined Mexico and stayed.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it could
It's
be. I don't know.
I forget which war that was, but there was a war where that happened, where they were kind of sent
Yeah.
down there, and they were like, oh, no,
Yeah, wrong
no,
side.
oops, we're defecting,
Yeah.
and we're with them.
Yeah. So who knows? I don't know, man. He might have. I don't know. I don't know where Canelo goes now. After that. Gervonta
Davis.
Yeah.
He did a video with a monkey in
In a
his
car?
car, and people were like, "You shouldn't do that. That's an
Well,
orangutan."
if you look up
It
Gervonta
will
Davis's record,
kill you.
Yeah.
He was rapping to it.
No, if you
and like feeding it grapes or something. And I think the only saving grace was the fact that the orangutan really liked
grapes,
the grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you look up his record, like outside the boxing ring, I'm not fucking surprised he did that.
Yeah.
He's not exactly
I
batting
think
100 in life.
They might be similar. it might be similar to like chimpanzees, where they're essentially safe up to a certain age. Once they hit like the puberty age, where it's like, oh, someone has to fight
Testosterone.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was Ryan Garcia.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me either.
It was Ryan Garcia casually singing to an orangutan, feeding it grapes. The other guy did a rap video with. Surprisingly, when you type in boxers and monkeys,
There's a lot.
There's more than one.
I'm not surprised.
Holy shit! So, yeah, that's him.
That's something I can't even Google. I can't Google boxers and monkeys.
Yeah.
Yo, the orangutan's just chilling, like, yo, all right,
Yeah.
give me them grapes, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know chimpanzees after a certain
what you did there.
age, that's usually where they have to put them like in a sanctuary, because after that age they become physically violent.
They bite your face off.
It becomes a
Yeah.
dominance thing where it's like,
Yeah.
well, somebody's got to be in head of the tribe here.
and it's
Yes.
gonna be me, who's 5 times stronger than a normal human.
Yes.
Chimpanzee.
I'm going to talk about something without giving any spoilers, but I'm going to give it a very, very good recommendation. Demon Slayer,
Yep.
Infinity Castle.
That's what I've been hearing.
Holy shit.
That's what I've been hearing.
Bro, holy shit. It was that fucking good.
That's what I hear.
I had
There was some moments where I'm like, nah, you can't do that, bro. No, you can't do that. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, they were I had basically binge watched it because the movie was coming out, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go?
Yeah, let's go watch."
And I had fucked up, and I had the concert on the one thing.
How far did you have to go back?
And I had looked at my calendar. I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm free that day." And then they came up on the same day, and I was like, "Remember the movie's tomorrow?" I'm like, "Hey, no, I don't have a movie tomorrow. I have a concert tomorrow. What time? Oh, it's 2.5 hours. That's way too late.
Yeah,
no, this doesn't compute."
When we discussed it like a month and a half ago, like, yeah, all right, and then it came up like, oh shit, we gotta go. But Demon Slayer, like, it actually had the biggest reaction in the audience since like Marvel Avengers Endgame.
No, it's grossing a shit ton of money, and like
the largest anime opening, I believe,
ever. Yeah, and like the ratings are ridiculous. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's got a 97 and a 98.
Bro,
it's insane.
I agree. I concur. It was that good. Like, it had an emotional appeal to it. It was action from beginning to end, and none of the fight scenes disappointed.
Dude, the last Demon Slayer movie I saw in theaters, Mugen Train, was fantastic.
Yeah,
it was great.
This blows that out of the water.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
This blows that out of the water. And I loved Mugen.
Having
Holy
the
shit.
chance
Fucking
to
dope.
binge watch all of the seasons up until right before the movie, it, unlike other anime, and this is probably more common with more modern anime now, is that it just jumps right into the action.
Yeah.
Like, by the third episode, you find out, oh no, there are demons that aren't like actively hunting humans. Oh, here's the bad guy already.
Right.
We've already we didn't wait 10 seasons to run into him. We didn't, 15 more seasons. A new island unlocks. It was like, no, here's the action. Here's the bad guy. Yes, there's a way to do it. Can we get there? And it just kept moving. I mean, I don't know how many other anime. Just look at Dragon Ball Z.
I would say if you can see it in the theater,
that's one
it's
arc.
Worth it.
Yeah.
It's like they might have had fights longer than the entire, Demon Slayer series.
How many episodes just people yelling?
Just cut out Goku screaming
or crying. The culture really demands a lot of crying.
That is the one thing I'll say if you're binge watching it, the amount of crying in Demon Slayer is just annoying.
That's how
it's worse than Naruto. It's way worse.
There used to be a drinking game for My Hero Academia. Like every time Midoriya cries, you take a shot. You fucking die. You die. You would die.
I would say
you'd line up 3 guys and they would all die. The first would die, second would die, third would die. He cries in every episode multiple fucking times.
I think with this, they tone down the crying. There's some. You gotta keep the fans happy. Give them what they want. A little bit crying.
Yeah.
But the fight scenes were absolutely amazing.
Well, I think you sold me. I'm gonna try to go see it with Sierra later this week.
Bro, definitely worth it. It's dope.
Yeah,
it's
I
dope.
still got it.
The concert was good.
And see it myself.
What was
fantastic.
that about?
Yeah. Amon Amarth. That was the opener. The opener was some metal band from Australia, King Frog.
No.
King Parrot.
And
Katy Perry?
No, not Katy Perry. King Parrot
at the high.
They were all right.
The high sounding voice. I mean, essentially, if you take AC/DC and you make it into I would say something in between hardcore punk and metal.
Yeah,
that's really what I would compare them to.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't go see them again.
Was the show good?
Yes, I was really worried that Amon Amarth, because I like them, and I didn't see them live.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck, like this is like a Viking metal band. They're from Sweden. I was like, all right, I wonder how they were fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like the production, everything was like
that Vikings fighting on stage.
Yes,
that
2 giant statues of Norse warriors.
A long boat comes out during their Rose song, and it comes across the stage and then back again.
That's cool.
It was good. It was good, and they make it even better. Like when they were playing, like there was a lightning storm off in the distance. So I was like, all right, this is like when they were playing Twilight of the Thunder Gods. There was literal lightning bolts striking in the distance. I was like, all right, this is
when you do it in South Florida this time of the season, chances are.
And then Pantera played, and they're always good. They always put on a fantastic show.
They are a legacy band. They've been around forever at this point.
They're still great.
Are they from Wakanda?
No, they are not from Wakanda.
You said
I think they're Pantera.
Oh, okay, yeah. Not from Wakanda though.
It's not the Wakandan word for Pantera.
No.
I think it's Spanish. But they're still really, really good. I was just drained by them. And then I was like, I gotta.
Surprisingly,
already had enough.
Surprisingly, for a Saturday night, a big band like Pantera there was less people there than Breaking Benjamin on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Breaking Benjamin on a Tuesday, it was madness. I turned around and I looked at the lawn and I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen this many people on the lawn. You couldn't see anywhere for anyone to stand. It was just absolutely packed in.
Yeah.
There was plenty of grass for Pantera.
Yeah. The most people I've ever seen in a metal show was Korn. Korn, Gojira, and Spirit Box. I remember when I turned around when Korn was playing. I remember I turned around and looked at the hill. I was like, "Fuck!" Like it looked alive. It looked alive. I was like, "That is a lot of fucking people up there." I'm like,
that's pretty sick. There's something also that's coming to Colorado as I'm looking at the Wu-Tang symbol over there.
Yeah,
they did this amphitheater called the Red Rock.
Red Rock.
Yes. Now, it's not going to be the same because they did this like once in a lifetime, like live orchestra version of all of their songs.
Yeah, Red Rock is famous for people to be doing one-off concerts.
Yeah.
You go there and like eat edibles
spot.
and like,
There's a whole documentary of it, but they are going back to do another like go at Red Rock just in a different capacity.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, man, Wu-Tang is kind of like my Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah,
right.
I would like to see Wu-Tang, but I don't know about Red Rock. Like, I'd want to see them in like fucking Brooklyn or something.
Well, you'd be like when you watch the documentary, like it was packed to the gills, but
I gotta
people
tell
came
you,
from all over to go see it.
Well,
there's probably a good bit of military in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because of Colorado
and being in
the
Colorado.
Air Force Academy.
Well, when Sleep Token was going to play in Red Rock, I was like, oh, that might be worth like flying out there to see that.
Absolutely.
Like, you take some drugs and listen to that. I guarantee you don't come back.
Colorado is
you don't come back the same person.
I would take a trip to Red Rock to see Sleep Token.
Yeah. Because after that show, if you ate like an edible or something, you're not going to be the same fucking person.
Are you going to hell?
I don't know where you're going to go, but that show would melt your head. It would
really.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Sleep Token before.
Listen to some of their music and then try to imagine Red Rock.
They're essentially the main headliner in a lot of rock and heavy metal tours at this point. They are a monster. It's a bitch to get tickets to see them at this point.
Yeah, I gave up trying to see them. They're playing in Orlando this month.
And it was essentially sold out immediately.
Yeah, it's like $500.
Do they open up for Taylor Swift?
No, they don't. But I don't think she would play with them. I don't think, that'd be a weird demographic in that audience.
Man.
Well, I mean, Sleep Token has a weird demographic anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're metal, but they don't fucking sound like anybody else.
They do metal, but they also blend with jazz, pop, rock. Like there's rap in there. It's very, very odd.
Well, it's
but
like,
they're goody. They're excellent musicians. They can actually really make it work.
I was gonna say it's like the Juggalos. Like they're still going, bro.
They are still going.
They're still going. They have a core
ICP is like their own.
Now they don't blend too many genres. They don't blend too many genres.
They wear Sleep Token shirts.
They have their genre.
Yeah, they blend genres all right. Shit and poop. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Bro, they wear Sleep Token shirts, bro.
Fucking juggalos.
So they're not comparable.
There's like a thing at the people at Juggalo festivals like show you their asshole. Like they just do that.
Sounds like something
they'll
Sleep
just
Token
show
would
you
do.
their asshole. Like you'll fucking like whoop whoop. And they'll fucking show you their asshole. The fuck out of here.
I have to admit,
show me your asshole. I'll fight on site.
Amazed at the longevity that they have. They're still going. They still, and especially because they own their own records. They own their own label. They own their own studio. So everything comes right back around to them and their participating acts that
and listen,
keeps them
they
all
have a festival every year that people go to.
Yeah, and by owning their own stuff is actually incredibly intelligent.
They
in this
took
day and age.
the money from their first deal.
Yeah.
They built out their own studio and then they made sure they owned their masters.
A lot of music artists are coming out more and more and they're saying the same thing. They're like, there is no money in music anymore.
Yep.
They're like, if you're not on tour, and like for like hip hop and R&B, like big bands their money is in the tour, right?
Yep.
Because you're not getting money from distribution. You're not getting money from CDs. Spotify ain't fucking paying you. iTunes ain't fucking paying you. So, like, the only way you're really making money is by making a name for yourself, being on tour, and then selling merchandise.
I think...
that's the only real way to make money.
My
money
Chemical
in music.
Romance was the last band to get away with not having a 360 deal. So the new deal is... They don't just own your masters. They own a bit of your touring. They own a bit of your streaming. They own a bit of your merchandise. They own a bit of your licensing. Anything you do, you do an interview. If you're getting paid, we get a piece of that as well. So they basically own you. And anything to do with you at all, they get a piece of.
There's actually 2 more people that I'm pretty aware of that have really great deals like that. One being Taylor Swift, actually.
Yes.
Owning her own shit and being in charge
but
of
that
her
was
stuff.
because she went and she bought some back, and she also did some re-recording and released the tracks out under her owning them.
Sure.
Which then gives you the money to buy your stuff back. Yes.
And Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny is another one. Check this out. This is kind of fucked up. Not to get political, and I won't, because I promised myself I wouldn't. But they are also... He had to shut down some tours lately because they were threatening him with ICE to show up at his concerts to arrest people.
Yeah.
It's a good way to shut him down.
So what he did was he said, I'm going to make like a residency in Puerto Rico because the country is suffering from not having a lot of money.
That will bring in a lot of tourism.
So that's what he was doing.
That will absolutely do
So
that.
what did they do in kind? They're like, that sounds like a great idea. Thank you for bringing all of the people we want to go and arrest into one place. And so he had to shut down some tours recently, which is kind of fucked up. But I digress.
Well, it's the Spanish music scene's getting a little tricky too. Some of the cartels have been putting and sponsoring musicians to sell essentially the mafioso lifestyle. But they also been paying streamers to talk and promote them.
Yes.
Because there's been musicians being killed.
Because they
from
are
the opposite gangs,
rival gangs. Yes. So it's gotten real weird out there where they were quite literally using TikTok to advertise so that you can get a hold of them, and they're running it like a military campaign. They would find you, pick you up, and ship you out to their boot camp for several weeks. And prepare you to essentially go to war with the other rival gang.
I would just like to say, while Eddie's talking about this, we are not sponsored by any cartels whatsoever.
No.
I don't know about Ian, though, but us, the 2 of us definitely are.
No, we hate all the cartels equally. Fuck it.
I'm also going to say that I do not share this sentiment with Ian.
No.
Yeah, we do. No. Yeah, we do.
No,
we stand together against
No.
Fuck you.
Don't let me in with that call, bro. I'm
you
good.
But
Speaking of juggalos,
it's crazy the reach that social media is getting for all types of things.
yeah, but they've been using like in the past, even other like terrorist organizations have been known to use like YouTube to actually entice people to be recruited.
It started, I mean, 15 years ago when the first beheading video started popping up online, and then
I thought you were going to blame Menudo, but no, go ahead.
No,
I mean,
15 years ago
the
with
soup or
Menudo.
the band.
it goes back to Ricky Martin.
Yeah,
Always.
that's right.
He was the
Where
first.
have the boy bands gone? I'm really a little mad about this.
Cartels
right?
took him out.
I was a big fan of a little Boys to Men, a little.
What was the last boy band?
NSYNC.
Boys to Men is still around. I would say
98 Degrees.
what was
I
the
would
last
say
boy
when
band?
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, when all the documentaries started coming out about how those contracts and those
shit.
guys were screwing all of those bands, I think a lot of that killed the ability to build another one. I mean, they tried manufacturing a handful of boy bands.
One Direction.
One Direction.
They did well for a while.
They did.
O-Town. Was that one?
that
Would
was
you
a
call
hard
the
failure.
Jonas Brothers a boy band, or were they more
No,
like
because they're family,
Okay.
right? So if they're the Jonas
So
Brothers,
they were like Hanson.
I would
Yeah,
consider
yeah,
them
yeah.
Hanson.
Yeah,
Yes.
All right.
I would. Yeah,
Who
they're
are
like
actually surprisingly still around. But when you own your
Right.
when you own your records, you can keep
Bob.
touring with
No,
a solid audience.
I think when the boy bands disappeared, K-pop kind of filled that void.
K-pop did.
Yeah.
And they are way more abusive on their
Hells
artists. In fact, there was a recent thing.
They ship them to war.
Yeah. Well,
It's
it's
part of the military. They're like, you have done your tour of duty as K-pop
Imagine you're
member.
in a fucking trench somewhere and like Backstreet Boys show up.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
Well, they
Bro, that motherfucker shows up in glitter camo.
They're all
In
fucking
glitter
dancing
camo.
like we're under fire.
some of them have managed to because it's I believe it's mandatory for
Fucking
their,
moonwalk.
for their
It is.
it's mandatory for their
2
country.
years, yeah.
But some of them have managed to, when they were popular enough, delay being sent out
Sure.
for year, 2 year, 3 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But eventually they're like,
Yeah.
That ass gets caught.
you're coming along. But
They pulled my buddy out of college. I had a buddy here that was in college, and
Yeah.
he had to stop his degree, go
And
back
go.
to Korea, do his 2 years, and then come back
Yep.
and finish his degree.
So, have any of y'all, because I've heard actually good things, I haven't seen it either, and I will never see it because it's K-pop.
No,
Have
if
you
you're about
heard
to
of
talk about the
K-pop?
movie K-pop Demon Hunters, apparently it is fucking fantastic.
I've heard really good
My
things,
girlfriend
too.
watched it and loved it. She's like, "No, you don't understand. You need to watch it." The Critical Drinker, who's a fucking super conservative, like he tears apart anything that's slightly woke, blah blah.
Yeah.
He's like, "This movie's pretty good." And if this drunken
Damn.
Scottish like hard ass
yeah,
is saying this movie is good, I'm like, I at least got to look at it.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like he would hate.
But
that
that's what
shit.
piqued my interest. I was listening to...
It's
It just-
Korean. It's animated.
it sounds like it's something that AI came up with. Some random executive, he's like, give me this movie, but add a dog and a love interest and
Yeah.
put a fight on a plane.
Yeah.
Where they do that kind of shit into an AI and it spit it out, and it's like, no. Fuck you, no.
I was listening to... it was Fat Man Beyond.
Yes.
And they were both...
That's Kevin Smith and Mark
All right, I was
Bernardin.
about to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
So they're
I was like, clarify.
They're like...
It used to be Fat Man on Batman, but he's like, eventually they're gonna sue us.
Yeah,
we
so-
need to change the name.
So Fat Man Beyond, like,
Man
and they
Beyond.
are like nerd, like gods, right? These
Right.
two guys, and they were talking about it in a way. And here's one man, like, one guy loves everything, and the other one hates everything. Like he picks it apart. So when they're both in unison to be like, this was really good. He's like,
Yeah.
I hate that I loved it, but it was goddamn. I was like, damn. Even the haters not hating. So
I might have to take a look at it.
I'll let you watch it and tell me.
All right.
I've
Yeah.
seen and I'll watch it.
Okay.
If you give me a good recommendation, I'll watch
That's
it.
another one that's got good reviews though. Like I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes on it and I was like, fuck.
But if
really?
you had to pick one right now, Demon Slayer.
Probably
Demon
because I'm also
Slayer.
caught up on the anime, so
Yeah.
I don't have any stake in K-pop. Dude.
Yeah.
I got no fucking horse in the
So you
race.
got no K-pop posters on your wall?
No K-pop. The most I know about K-pop is Gangnam Style, and that was it.
I don't even think he was K-pop.
He had to have been.
I would
been.
Is he
consider. I
considered
would con-
Gundam
I
Style
would-
K-pop?
Yeah.
I would consider him K-pop. He's not a boy band-ish, full-on
But he's
K-pop
Korean
that
pop.
style.
He's
but
Korean
he
pop.
is. He
Okay,
is Korean
all right.
pop. If
Yeah.
anything, he probably made it more popular.
Right.
Let's see what Siri has to say about this. Is Gundam Style considered K-pop? Search. Yes, Gundam Style
right.
by the South Korean rapper Psy is considered
Yeah.
K-pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured because I was like, that's on.
I thought you needed to be in a band to be K-pop.
No, if you, it's basically any kind of Korean pop music
Yeah.
is K-pop.
Really, what?
It's just it blends well over here because South Korea is like the closest country I think in Asia to being us.
Yes. Well, that was their goal with their
Even more than
entertainment. They
Japan.
realized like America ships out all of its entertainment to all of the English-speaking countries. Nobody was doing it for the Asian countries, so they're like, we could be America for the Asian countries. We
And
can
they
start
are.
shipping out our culture to all, and that's really what they
K-pop
did.
is huge in Japan.
Everywhere.
Huge.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
know when they did its tour in the United States. I mean, it's died down.
Yep.
But like when it was at its peak with those guys, I mean, fuck, man,
Yeah.
it was really killing
And
it out there for a while.
and Gangnam Style is actually a very political song.
It is.
yeah, he's
That's a-
still sings that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wherever
I
he
saw a
goes.
video
Yep.
the other day. He's still doing concerts and shit. And like he's like, I forget how old he is. He's like in his 50s.
Hell, good for him.
He's like in his 50s, and like they launch him out of the fucking
They
stage.
Yes, I've seen that.
And like it's him. He fucking flies up and lands on his legs, and I'm like, bro, like
It's a good ways up.
those are 50-year-old knees. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's the Korean Mick Jagger, right? Because
Yeah.
Mick Jagger is still like,
I don't want to be at
he's
the
still
show.
moving.
I don't want to be at the show where his fucking patella blows to pieces. I don't want to be there.
They actually caught Bad Bunny. There was a video of him where like he's dancing, he's doing this thing, and he decides to like hop, hop, hop.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah,
like he
yeah.
hurts his knee, and like he like cuts the music and waddles off, and they're like, "Oh, I guess 40's not so good on you." I felt bad. Like a tear came to my eye. I was like, "You leave that boy alone." I know what it's like to have some bad knees.
Well, speaking of people busting their ass at concerts,
Oh yes. Oh.
last night we were leaving the concert and someone fucking busted their ass.
Oh
Just-
yeah.
It was like two old fucking drunk guys, and they had to have been 60s. Had to
Right,
have been
yes.
60s or older. And like, it looked like it was slow motion. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
they were walking towards us, and like,
He had zero reaction to the fact that he was falling. He was walking. He
So
had
wasted.
his
Super
and
Pantera
he
fan.
literally just didn't even put his hands to block. He just face planted. Right,
I almost
Oh,
didn't
you think
believe
he passed out.
like 2 feet,
I-
2 feet in front of Ian, like just like here I am, sir.
I almost didn't believe his head hit because like he's falling, and like I'm like, what the fuck? And he like didn't. He held on to his drink. He didn't even let go. He just fell, and like his fucking head's like poof. So his head bounced like a fucking basketball. There's
Holy
ice all over the fucking ground. His drunken buddy is just like, oh, look at him. And so me, I'm like, fuck. So I dropped down. I'm like, sir, I'm like, did you hit your head? And as I say that, fucking blood. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right, don't try to get up. And like,
He kept trying to get up. He wasn't really talking too well at this point. But he's just like
I don't think you would.
fighting his way to get up.
Sierra runs over to get something to fucking put on his fucking spraying wound on his fucking forehead. The guy that worked there at the concession stand had the like. I don't know who this guy was, but he had the best medical question I've ever.
Yeah.
He comes running up. He's like, "Are you on any blood thinners?" I'm like, one, who the fuck are you? And two, that's a very good question.
That's a very
That
good
is a
question.
solid
Yes.
question for the very drunk old man.
So I was gonna ask him, but like I'm even asking this guy. I'm like, "Don't try to get up," and he's like, "Ugh," like he's gone. He's not even there.
It was not words coming
Yeah.
out of his
so
mouth.
I'm helping this guy up. I'm looking down. He's fucking bleeding all over me. I'm like, God damn it! So I was like, fucking blood dripping all off my arm. I'm trying to help him up. His buddy comes up, grabs his hand, starts pulling him. I'm trying to keep him stable. I'm like, dude, I fucking got him. I'm like, what? You are not helping, dude. Like,
Were they juggalos?
They had to. This old fucker is walking. He's just fucking blood spraying everywhere.
God,
I'm like,
that
fuck.
sucks.
So we got him in a chair, put compression on his head. I'm looking at the lady. I'm like, do you have a bathroom? I was like, I am soaked in this fucking man's blood. I was like,
Man, at least you were there to help the man out. You probably
Listen,
saved his life. You're
No,
a hero.
I don't think I saved his life.
Not every hero wears
I
a
mean,
cape.
there was
I could have kept walking.
Yeah.
there was a crowd of attendants, police. We were right in front of the fancy
VIP Jack Daniels,
area,
yeah.
and everyone was just like, man fell down. Nobody was doing
Nobody gives a
anything.
shit, yeah.
And it wasn't until like Ian got up and started walking, like, we need somewhere for this guy to sit down. That everyone's like, oh yeah, that guy's bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, like,
Somebody
can we
should
help
call
this
the
fucking guy?
medic. We got a medic here somewhere, right?
Oh, that's
yeah,
wild.
once the EMTs got him, it was like, all right, we're out here. We're leaving. So
Yeah.
it was good. It was good. It was.
Did he offer to buy you a new shirt?
He couldn't even talk. Like,
He had
I was gonna ask him about blood thinners.
no
but he didn't know
idea
where he was.
where he was at.
He probably still doesn't know he fell. Right as of right now, wherever he's at. That fucker was so drunk. I've never seen someone fall like that. He didn't even like. He starts going down. He fucking just held onto his drink.
He
He's
had to
like,
pass out.
"Ugh." Dude, his head bounced like a fucking basketball.
Yeah. There's
Off
no
the
way that like your
pavement.
body planks out like that
No.
unless you like
He
lose
just,
fucking consciousness.
he just straight face plant. It, like literally, there was zero reaction to the fact that he was just falling over.
Oh yeah, and his fucking head, like, and it was like, I was like, did you hit your head? And as soon as I fucking asked that, it's like, I'm like, oh god.
And on that note, thank you for joining us at the Sofa Kingdom podcast. Did you hit your head? Is the name of the episode.
I didn't hit my fucking head.
Are you on blood thinner, sir?
Are you on blood thinner?
Yeah, that was a typical Pantera fan.
It's not gonna be.
typical.
It's not gonna
Typical
be.
fucking Pantera fan.
Are you a Juggalo fan? Show me your butthole. That's not what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be that.
No,
And don't you dare put that at the beginning of the episode.
Oh my god.
But if you do, use Ian's voice, not mine.
I even said that to the staff. I was like, this would never have happened to a Stevie Nicks concert. Never.
This shit ain't happening at Boys to Men.
Fuck no.
They're classy over there.
No. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go download me some Borderlands.
This would never happen at Jason Aldean.
Who's that?
Country.
Nothing ever happened at his concerts.
Nothing ever happens at their concerts, period.
See the protesting in Britain, in UK?
Oh, I did see that. They're like fighting this guy.
They're protesting for free speech.
Yeah.
Because people are, it's been like 50,000